Right now, I want to welcome to the program Oregon State Representative Wayne Krieger. And Representative, good evening, sir. Glad that you could join us tonight.
Hey, glad to do it.
Congratulations, first of all, on the House passage of your bill. This is from what I've read, it sounds like this is a fantastic reciprocity bill for Oregon.
Well, it is, and we've been working, this is my sixth term, and we've been working for 11 and a half years to get this passed. And now that I'm chairing the Judiciary Committee here in Oregon, we hope that we can get the Democrats to help us get it passed in the Senate, and we're going to work real hard at it.
Right now in Oregon, you all don't have reciprocity with any other state, right? You don't recognize any permits from other states?
No, we don't, and we're in about the process of maybe trying to change that. It'll be great for Oregonians when we go to leave the state and go to other states, because we'll be able to carry concealed there also.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, what would your bill do in terms of establishing reciprocity? Would you just have would this establish sort of a blanket reciprocity system, or?
It is. It just provides non-residents authorized to carry concealed handguns in another state with the protections provided to persons with Oregon concealed handgun license, period. And we didn't mess around trying to have, see that we had similar type background checks or anything else. And, we've been working on this a long time and felt that a very simple, clean statement really got the job done. And as you and I both know, it's the people who want to use guns illegally aren't going to be the people who go out and make application and go through a background check to get a concealed carry permit anyway. So it's a great step.
No kidding. Now, the vote was 40-17, which you got to be happy with those numbers. What is the do you think the Senate is going to be a more challenging chamber for this bill?
Well, it will be a lot more challenging, but the NRA's got a great lobbyist out here, Rod Harder. We've got Oregon gun owners. We've got every group we can think of are going to be putting some pressure on those senators to make them understand that, hey, we're not going to go away. And there's one other little thing. I happen to control every Senate bill that comes into the Judiciary Committee in the House. They better give me some consideration, because I don't need to give them any if they don't.
You are playing hardball, sir. I like it.
Well, I've been an NRA member, for over 20 years, 25 years, and I don't know, my wife keeps updating it. I know I'm a life member. I think I'm a patron now, too. And I don't know if you knew who Richard DeChambeau was.
The name is
He's
familiar.
an old NRA guy from back there, of Tanya Kanaska, Wayne LePierre, Marion Hammer,
Yeah.
Kane Robinson. He knows all those guys. Well, I just lost Richard a couple months ago, and he was my campaign manager. When I get this done, he's going to know it.
Oh, well, God bless you, sir. And I think it's important to note, you are a former law enforcement officer. You're a co-sponsor in the House, Democratic Representative Jeff Barker, also a former law enforcement agent, and no law enforcement entities came out in opposition to this bill.
There was one that I hadn't heard of before. I went and looked at their information. I was really somewhat embarrassed because they never had any of the facts about our existing law right. And I'll be doing some checking on them. But the Oregon State Police, which I was part of, was not there to testify against. The Oregon Sheriff was not. And the Oregon Chief of Police Association also did not testify against it. And so I think, most of the police officers understand what the Second Amendment is, and that concealed carry, those are the very people who have gone through those background checks and aren't really a threat to law enforcement.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, again, Representative, congratulations on the House passage. I know we'll be following this bill as it makes its way to the Senate. What is the bill number on this piece of legislation?
Well, the one that we used this time was House Bill 2792.
House Bill 2792. All right. Well, we'll be sure to let Oregon gun owners know they should be contacting their state senators and let them know how they feel about this reciprocity bill.
Well, I think we'll get it done. We just have to work at it and be consistent.
Well, Representative, again, appreciate all of your work, sir, and look forward to talking to you, hopefully once this bill becomes law.
Call me back and we can celebrate.
All right. Thank you, sir. Have a
Thank
great
you.
evening. State Representative Wayne Krieger joining us from Oregon, where, boy, that would be big. I mean, to go from no reciprocity at all to just blanket reciprocity, that would be a big step forward and a great step forward for Oregon.